Hi, in this video on retirement, I'd like to bring you an aspect of it that you might not have particularly thought about. Now, when we retire, we like to have, at least in our minds, that we're going to have a happy, long retirement. We know that eventually our bodies will weaken and we will get older and we will get frailer. That's why we always advocate retire as early as you can while you're still fit and young and in what you might call the youthful part of your years in retirement. These are the times you can get out, holiday, see the world, enjoy yourself, play sport, etc. But gradually we will wane. Our health will gradually wind down, our ability to calculate things quickly, etc., short-term memory will gradually deteriorate. I know this sounds pessimistic, but it will take a long while if we look after ourselves. We want balance in our lives. We want all three aspects, body, mind and spirit, to be well and as long as possible. The point I want to talk about now is something that you might not really have thought about. And it came home to me after watching or doing a quiz for a friend of mine who is studying psychology, and in particular posture of the body. Now, I've been retired now, as I've said in these videos, a number of times. Been retired for 28 years. Took voluntary redundancy at 59 and I'm now 87. When I was 59, I was pretty fit and strong. And of course, I'm still not too bad. I go to the gym twice a week. I do my walks nearly every day. I do my yoga stretches, so I'm fairly fit. But after I'd done this quiz with my friend on posture, I noticed also a video on YouTube about a thing which you probably haven't thought about much, and that is our sense of balance. You will notice that many older people get around using a walking stick, and if they're really bad, they have a walker. They lean on the walker with both hands and walk around in that. Or if they're completely incapacitated, or almost, they'll sit in a mobile wheelchair, an electric wheelchair. In other words, they're still mobile, but they've lost a lot of their body's ability. One of the main things we do lose, and I never realized it at all, until I saw this video on YouTube, and it talked about our sense of balance and how as we get older, our sense of balance deteriorates, and often we don't realize it. And in this video, it advocated that we try a little test, that we stand on one leg and see if we can balance on one leg, and then the other leg. Well, I tried it. Almost immediately I started to go sideways and had to jump to retain my upright position. Tried the other leg, the same thing. And then this video advocated that we try to do this exercise every day, 2 or 3 times a day, maybe 3 times each time, for 20 seconds, and watch the improvement. Well, I've been doing it for a week now, and I know that I am getting better. When I first started, first few days, terrible. Now, I'm now entering into my 8th day, and I find that I can stand on one leg, not all the time, and I'll stand on one leg and count up to 30 seconds, and then do it with the other leg. Certainly I'm all over the place, the arms going this way and that way as I try to retain my balance, but my balance is improving. balance is important because we know when we take a fall, when we're old, we can do ourselves a terrible injury, break a bone and be incapacitated for months. This recently happened to a friend of my wife's. She took a fall, broke a hip, and it'll be months before she's okay. She's around about the same age I am, in her 80s. So you don't want to take falls when you're old. The way to get around it is maintain your sense of balance. Try it now. Try it, see how good your balance is now. And if it's not good, start taking some actions, some ways to make it better. Because let's face it, you do not want to be hobbling around or in a wheelchair when you're in your 80s, when you can be striding out boldly. I can still walk pretty well and fast, and I'm still pretty strong, but I know this won't last forever, yet at the same time I can push it back as long as possible. And with luck, I'll be fit and well right up until the time something happens and I quickly go to God. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you'll take away what I said, the sense of balance. Not only the physical balance, but balance in your life, body, mind and spirit. All of these things and bodily balance are important for a long, happy retirement.